Alright, this segment is on how to turn on the heat. So when it's feeling nice and chilly, go ahead, the propane is right here. It's underneath here. Also, this is where you fill it in at. So you open this guy up and there's this kind of a hookup. This is how you fill it up. This will tell you how empty or full it is. As you can see, it's about halfway between a half and a fourth. You can see that. There's empty, 3/4 full. That's kind of the reading on it. This guy has a close direction. If you can see, it says close. Close to the right. So you want to make sure that you open it up. There's open and close, so you want to open it. When you open it, sometimes if it doesn't turn on, you go down and you go to the reset, turn it back on. Then up here, this just works like a normal thermostat. It has this little off button, if you can see. So you want to make sure that this is on. And then you turn it up to whatever degree you want. We're going to turn it up really high. And then you basically wait for about 20-30 seconds. It takes a little bit to measure the temperature, and I think it waits actually to do so that if you're just playing with it, it doesn't just turn off and on all the time. So you kind of have to wait a second. Just making sure that's set. Usually it turns on faster than this. Man, this thing going forever. It hasn't started yet. Wonder if it didn't cook on. I'm gonna try doing this one more time where I off it, on it. And then you hear it click on. So that was after I did that. I clicked on, and you can usually put your hand down here by one of these vents. And at first it'll feel cold while it waits for it to start the heating element. So you just kind of wait for it. For you to be able to tell if it's working or not, you've got to give it at least, I'm gonna guess, 30 seconds, maybe a minute, before it actually gets hot. Let's see, I'll tell you when I start to feel it getting temperature. It's starting to get a little bit warm. I can feel it's warm right now. So if you've waited, you know, it has to go on and actually trigger a pilot light to start. So if you've given it, you know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and it still hasn't actually gotten hot, right now I can feel it's really, really warm. So if you've given it 2 or 3 minutes and it's not warm, that's probably a good indication that something is not working with it. But then this basically just behaves like a normal thermostat. If I bring it back down to below what I want the temperature to be, this is in Fahrenheit. If I bring it back, you know, down low, say I want it to be 65, then it just turns off. And it will automatically start back up when it gets below this temperature again.